This search, Identify Genomic Segments based on genomic location, returns regions or segments of genomic sequence based on the nucleotide coordinates that you provide. With this search, you can define segments that are between 1 and 100,000 nucleotides long. For an introduction to UPathDB's genomic segments, please see the tutorial titled About Genomic Segments. The page is arranged with the search and a wizard for creating segment IDs at the top, followed by a description of the search and a list of the data that this search queries. The wizard helps create genomic segment IDs and make a list of IDs to submit to the search. The format for a genomic segment ID is the genomic sequence ID, the start and end coordinates of the segment, and the strand information, all separated by colons. Use the first step of the wizard to define the coordinates of your segment using either chromosomal location or genomic sequence ID. To define your segment coordinates by chromosomal location, click on the Chromosome tab. Then choose your organism and chromosome, enter start and end coordinates for the segment, and select the strand for your segment. For step 2 of the wizard, click Add Location to create your segment ID and add it to the list of IDs to be used as input for the search. The new Genomic Segment ID will appear in the text window under step 3 of the wizard. Let's create another T-Gondii segment ID for chromosome 10 between nucleotides 710,000 and 715,000. Alternatively, if the organism's genome has not been assembled into chromosomes, you can create the segment IDs using the Genomic Sequence ID. Click on the Sequence ID tab, enter the Genomic Sequence ID and your other parameters, then click Add Location. And if you already have segment IDs, you can bypass the wizard and cut and paste the IDs into the text box. Let's run the search with these 4 segment IDs. The result page shows a graphic of the search strategy at the top and a table of segment IDs returned by the search. Each ID in the table links to a record page for the genomic segment that you just created. The segment record page lists your input data and shows a genomic context graphic. Scroll down to link to the Genome Browser and view other useful data summaries. The record page includes a sequence retrieval tool for downloading your sequence and tables of data about genes and other features that map to your segment. Let's look at the Genome Browser for this segment. Use the Select Tracks tab to view genes and functional data that map to your segment. This view shows annotated genes, RNA-seq reads, and splice site junctions that map to the segment. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please contact us with any questions or suggestions.